the reason why you do something is obviously going to have a massive influence on how you end up doing it. And in this context, what I mean is that the reason why you start a business or why you run a business is obviously going to have a massive impact on the kind of culture that you build, why you care about culture, and therefore what kind of actions you take. And what's important to note, which is not so obvious looking around, is that this reason why can change. It can evolve over time. It doesn't have to be fixed and static. It's not the reason why you started the business. It's the reason why you're running the business today. When we hear about great entrepreneurs like Steve Jobs or Elon Musk or other titans of the startup industry, we get this sense of vision, of wanting to make a ding in the world, to steal the sentence from Jobs. And it feels like you almost have to start the business with that kind of vision in mind in order for it to have a chance to evolve towards that being that kind of business. The reality, very noisy here today, the reality is that the vision, well, the reason why you run the business can evolve, can change through the life of the business. That has been the case for Grantree, for example. Most small businesses, I would say, get started because the founders want to make some money. They get started as mostly or purely economic enterprises. But at some point, for some people anyway, you get to the realization that, well, actually, okay, we have enough money, or we have some amount of money, and it seems to be like money that ceases to be the main motivator for continuing to run the business. And at that point, when you start to have these kind of realizations, these kind of thoughts, you can evolve to a different purpose for the business, a different why, and that can allow you to evolve a different way of running the business. Sometimes I think it can go the other way as well, that the way you're running the business can actually influence why you run the business. It's one thing with one benefit of hiring people, because you see, when you try to hire other people and trying to get them to buy into your vision, well, you need to have some kind of vision. So, like any good entrepreneur, when you need something and you don't know what it is, you kind of make it up, and you see if it works, and then you evolve it and change it to suit reality. And that's a brutally honest assessment of the vision of most businesses, I think. And the thing is, as you keep talking about the vision of your business, you start to get convinced and seduced of it as well. And quite rightly, because sometimes it's a very interesting, seductive vision. But then if you're running the business in such a way that it's structured to make you money rather than to achieve its vision, and you've got this vision statement that you're actually trying to achieve, well, there's a contradiction there. And so bringing in employees can force you to actually refine your vision and create a more compelling vision, and actually compel yourself into wanting more out of the business. So that's the sort of thought of the day, that the reason why you run the business has a massive influence on how you run the business, and the reason why you run the business can change, hopefully evolve towards more, I want to say, sophisticated ways of running the business. So when you see these opportunities for change, let them happen and think about this. Bye.